going on, everyone? Oh my gosh, before I get started, I just want to say I am super fired up and excited because right before I got on this live stream with you guys, I got a notification on my phone saying that I received a payment of $97. Like that type of notifications are like the best, right? You just sitting at home working or chilling, and suddenly you get a notification saying that you received payment. Like that is the best feeling ever. And not really necessarily about the money itself, but knowing that the work that you've been putting in, the work that you've been harvesting, the work it's finally showing up, right? The work that you've just been pouring in every single day, year after year, and now the fruits of your labor is finally showing out. And that's how I feel like right now. So today I am officially going into promo for my 26 Days to Greatness challenge. Essentially, that's when I am trying to reach as many people as possible, really with the intention to change people's lives. Like I know for a fact if they do that challenge for 26 days, their life will completely change. Like I just know that because my life has been changed every single interview that I've done inside of this series. Every single time I interview an expert, I learn something that completely shifts my life. It's like adding all these tools in my toolbox. So I know for a fact, as long as I can reach as many people as possible and have them say yes to themselves and say yes to their greatness, I know that their lives is gonna change. So I'm just so fired up. But essentially what happened was I give people the option if they would like to have a permanent copy of all the interviews inside the challenge, 36 interviews. If they want to have the permanent copy, they can purchase it and just keep it where they can do the challenge again and again, which is totally recommended since each interview is literally like something it takes like a week or even a day or a month to master those skill sets. So you will want to do the challenge again and again at your own timing. But anyway, so I had someone purchase it and I was totally not expecting it at all. Like I was not expecting it. I just sent out the intention for the universe to like impact as many people as possible, and like the right people who's ready to receive will get it. And it started to come in. I am just wide open, ready to receive, and I'm just so excited. But anyways, I want to talk to you guys about I hope like what's happening right now ever since the lockdown has happened has really supported you guys on getting clarity to know that you can never depend on a job or on the government or on anyone else for your security. Like you just cannot do that, right? Like I know it's so difficult for a lot of people who may have lost a job, who may be going through some tough times now, but you could either use this as an opportunity to completely transform your life, or you could be in a victim state and just continue to let it drag you down, right? So you get to decide. There was a really amazing quote that I hear from one of my experts inside of the challenge who said that when she was pushed all the way against to the wall, instead of giving up, she climbed. When your back is pushed all the way against the wall, you want to climb up. And that's the opportunity that's been given to so many of us right now. And you just cannot depend on anyone. I hear stories all the time. Like my sister works in the airline industry, and now like they are laying off thousands and thousands of the flight attendants and people working in the airlines. Like that is the reality. When you depend your security, financial security in a job, in government, on others, like there is no such a thing called security when you put your financial destiny on the hands of someone else. You are 100% responsible. And that's why I love entrepreneurship so much, is because you are basically cultivating yourself, cultivating your own skill set, and we all have that. We all have a unique set of gifts that we can bring out to the world to solve a specific problem and get paid for it. That's it, right? We all have something about us that can get paid for. So that's why you want to cultivate yourself. You want to increase your value. You want to invest in you. And just like the more valuable you become, the more skills you have, the more knowledge you have, the more you become you. You become irreplaceable. And when you're so good at what you do and you become irreplaceable, you can charge anything. Like, you get to decide how much your time is worth. You get to decide how much you want to work and still get paid for it, right? So that's why, like, I really hope you guys are starting to see this. Like, there is no security in others. There's no security in a job. You, at the end of the day, it's all on you. You gotta take that responsibility back in your hands, and it starts right now, today. Like, the next thing you know, it could be something else. Like, it doesn't have to be a pandemic to make you realize that you can't depend on anything other than you for your financial destiny, for your emotional security, for your physical security, for your social security. You cannot depend on anyone else but yourself for that. And if you don't start making small decisions every single day beginning right now to start building up a solid foundation where you can depend on yourself instead of others, you are gonna have another pandemic gonna hit, and then you are gonna regret, like, why didn't I take action earlier on, right? Like, stop waiting. Stop sitting at home and wait for a miracle to happen. You gotta take your life in your hands and do something about it. And I'm just like, I want to shake this in a lot of you guys, because, like, I see so much beauty and I see so much amazing potentials within each and every single one of you. Like, there's greatness within each and every single one of you. Like, you don't need to you don't need to settle for smallness. You don't need to live in a box where others dictate how you should live. You don't need to be playing by the rules of someone else. You get to unleash yourself fully, unleash your greatness, and to, like, pave out a path for yourself. You get to do that starting today, but it's not gonna magically show up. You gotta make the decision, say yes to yourself right now, and say yes to your greatness. And then you're gonna need to take action on learning the skills and getting the tools that you will need to start getting out of your smallness and to tap into your greatness, right? You gotta just do that. It's not gonna just show up for you magically, and and you wish that things will show up. So I hope this message is landing for you guys. Like, at the end of the day, there is no security on anything outside of you. Security is within. And you gotta build up yourself, cultivate your values, cultivate your skill set, cultivate your unique set of gifts, so that you become irreplaceable and you become something, like, in the market that only you can provide. Like, you provide your certain energy, like your gifts to solve a specific problem. Like, you become irreplaceable. And that's how you generate financial abundance. It's not about securing a job at an amazing company, because, as you know now, like, any company can lay you off just like that. They only care about their own, their own profits. They don't care if they gotta lay you off. They gotta do what's best for them. So you cannot depend on any jobs. Like, you just cannot. So start doing something for yourself and to build up a foundation for you. And I do highly, I wish all of you guys would join me inside of my 26 Days to Greatness Challenge. We are starting in 2 weeks. 2 weeks, guys, June 1st. You don't want to be someone who watch everyone else around you saying yes to themselves, saying yes to the greatness, and then you are wishing that you have the life that they're living. Right? Don't be the person 6 months from now, you watching your friends go after their dreams, go after the things that they want, and you're still at the same exact spot. This is one of my biggest fears. I don't have that much fears, but one of my biggest fears is to not live to my fullest potentials. If 6 months from now, from today, I am still at the same exact spot, emotionally, financially, mentally, spiritually, I would go crazy. I would totally go crazy. If you're not growing, you're dying. So which direction are you gonna choose to be in? So don't be that person who's gonna regret on not taking action today. Take action now. Go to 26daystogreatness.com. I'll probably pop a link in the comments below so you can join us beginning on June 1st. Alright guys, I am sending so much love from me to you, and I'll see you tomorrow for Rise and Shine.